if I can get Leah on here. There she goes. Let's see if she's able to. Let me see if I can get Jeff. I don't know if Jeff's gonna come on tonight. Oh, that's not. Uninvite that person. That was not the right. That was not the right person. The my hands won't tap the right thing. Let's try Leah again. There it is. Okay, so I got both of them in. And we're just gonna see
Here
if
we
she's gonna come in.
go.
But this thing acts so crazy sometimes.
It acts crazy.
Leah, are you there? I'm trying to see if you're here, girl.
Hello? Hello, hello, hello.
Let's see what's gonna happen if she didn't work tonight. I can hear some sound.
Hello.
Oh my god, there you are.
Here I am. Here I am.
Yes, yes,
Yes. Yes, yes,
finally.
yes. Finally.
Unbelievable. So
Very
tell me
unbelievable.
everything, child. Tell me everything. I want to know from
Hello.
beginning to end what happened.
It was a circus.
Like, what did you have any issues navigating the actual app itself? Because it seems very simple to me.
It is, but the thing is that what I hate is that, well, the thing is that when I got there at Walmart, the girl
Mm-hmm.
had, I did two orders, and the girl had told,
She had to do what?
hello?
Hello, are you
When
there?
I got there, the girl told, yeah, I'm here, hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so when I got there, the girl had told me that the first order was picked up. So I was like, wow. So I didn't know how to cancel that. So I called customer service and I had someone from overseas explain to me that they didn't know how to cancel it either. So
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
weird.
yeah. So they didn't
Because
know.
I've had that happen. That's happened to me before.
Yeah. So I learned, I didn't realize that the order number is on there too, which I was kind of,
Hmm.
I didn't look at the details of the tutorial, so it's like I thought it was like you said easy to read it, but there was little side things I didn't know. And then what sucked is that I had to go back and forth to find the customer, and I couldn't. So thankfully, when I figured out how to cancel the first one, I went to the second one, and finding her apartment was crazy. Like it was hidden in the back of a building.
It was what?
It was hidden in the back of a building. So I had to call her and
So
then
did
tell
you
me.
call her on the phone? Did you
I
call her?
did, and you know what she told me?
Oh my God.
She
I
wasn't
can't.
home.
Oh my God. So you were dropping off groceries to somebody that's not at home.
Exactly. So I
Oh
was
my
like, think,
God.
yeah. So it was. Now I understand what you're talking about. Sketchy.
Well, if you ever get to like where you can't find it, like it's like undelivered, you just take it back to Walmart and
Hmm.
tell them that you couldn't locate the place, and they'll take the food back, and you'll still get paid because it's like you attempted to deliver it, but it was undeliverable, and that's not your fault because they're supposed to like, you know what I mean? They're supposed to let you know, like give you detailed instructions and all of that, and if they don't, that's not your fault. Because I've had a couple, like I've had two of them, I think that I went to the wrong people's house, and the people are cussing me out in the yard and shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm in a sketchy ass area. Here, if we get the hell away before they start shooting their
Yeah.
guns and shit. Like it was that bad.
Yeah. Well, on the
And
app it says
I took
too,
it back,
like,
and I still got paid.
yeah, because I realized
Huh?
on the app it says that if it's unsafe, you don't have to deliver it.
Yeah. And so that's
So,
why I told you, like, kind of know the zip code. Like, if you can look at the
hmm
codes, like if you can figure out zip codes or streets, you might can figure it out. Like, just so
so
you know,
I
like
mean,
I know
I
the
mean now,
areas where I live pretty much,
uh
but
I mean now I
it
know
can
better
be,
not
you know
to
what I
like
mean?
be doing. Now I know better not to be doing orders on at night.
I mean, for me, they pay out better at night, and so it just depends. If it's an apartment, like you can, before you click on accept, there's a little hyphen thing over to the side that you can click on the side,
Uh huh.
and it'll open the whole thing up before you accept anything, and you can see the address of the place, whether it's an apartment or a street address.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how many items. You can click on the items list and see exactly what's in the items,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll show you the distance of how far you have to go on the delivery. And
But
if
you
you
told,
agree with everything,
but didn't you
huh?
tell me if you don't quit? Didn't you tell me if like you don't accept it right away that you can lose the offer?
You can. I mean, but if it's showing you on at the beginning like it's 50 items or something like that before you accept it, you can look at it.
Yeah,
But
because those items were
by
like they were
looking
only.
at it,
Uh huh.
but like how like for today, it was like people snatching up gigs left and right. But at nighttime and the evenings, it just depends. Sometimes some things be rolling over for hours, and so that's how
Oh.
come I knew I have time to look at them. And so it just depends on the day and if there's a lot of people doing deliveries. Some days people aren't really doing a lot of deliveries, and them things just be sitting out there. And you can look at them before you accept them. It'll show you the price. It shows you the tips and everything. And so before you
Mm-hmm.
click on it and accept, look at it and make sure it's something that, for one, it's not too far away and that it's worth, maximizing them profits. If it's like a little
Well,
chintzy
this was.
thing, like maybe
I
like
was
one
just
or two
happy
items
that
or whatever.
I was just happy that they at least. I mean, I know it's not a lot, but I got $11.
That's good, child. You got an
Yeah.
$11 tip on the first
Mm-hmm.
time out.
Yes.
I've had some that were $7, but Walmart tax on them. Like once you hit 5 orders or 6 orders in a row, and they've told you, child, them little things add up. I'm like, uh, I barely was doing it. I was hurting really bad in
Yeah.
my body, legs, and stuff, so I could barely do it. And bitch, I made the very first time. I think it was like the first. I think I did it 3 times, like 3 days in a row, and I did like 2 trips out. I was barely doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was making 2 trips. Like I would do one trip, which was 2 orders, and then I do another trip, and it may be 1 order. And then I didn't do any more that day. The next day I did, I think 1 or 2 trips, and it was almost time to get a paycheck because it was like going to be that Tuesday. Child, there was like almost $80 there. I was like, I was like in shock. I just couldn't believe. I was like,
Did you get that
I just
promo
stood there and
offer though?
looked at that. I don't know because I just was learning it. Like must have been
No, no, no.
something like
No, I
offered.
mean like right now. Did you get the promo offer?
No, well, I get the one for tomorrow,
Yeah, that's
but there
the
was
one that I.
nothing for
Oh.
tonight. But so I don't know if it's regional or state. All the states are doing the same thing, or if it's different
Mm-hmm.
in your area and stuff like that. It could be. But tomorrow it said like if you completed 5 orders, you could get. I want to say it was like additional $5 for each completed order, or your
Really?
bonus
Oh,
would
because
be like if you get up to
they
nine
told
orders,
they
that
told
could be
me
like
six.
$25.
They told me 60.
Yes. Oh, what's different in your area, child? Fib,
Oh.
you're gonna be. I might need to move to Texas because I ain't seen shit about no $60 over here. But child, all I know is I'm barely like I did one tonight. It was $7, And then when I got home and I looked at it, it had $10 on there. So I was like, well, for that little short distance, I mean, I put $10 worth of gas in my car, and I did the order, and it was just like right up the road, like not even 2 miles. I was like, thank you.
I'm
And
just
she didn't,
confused because
and I had delivered
I'm,
to her before, huh?
but I'm confused though because they say no contact, but they still come close to your vehicle and pick it up.
Some of them will come out, like if you pull up in their yard and they're like, ready for their shit, they'll come on out and literally get in your car and get it out for you. So I'm like, I'm hopping on one leg, my knees and shit are shaking. I'm trembling and going on from COVID. So if, if them old ladies see,
Yeah.
like, how I'm struggling to get the shit to their door, they'll send their kids out. I've had that happen a couple of times. Like the ladies send their kids out to pick up all those heavy cases of water and shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I'll be praying like, God, please give me enough strength to get this heavy ass water up to their door. Cause it hurts, but there's nothing I can do. I just have to push past the pain.
Well,
And I always
yeah.
keep in mind, like, people on their fucking deathbeds be working all the way up to the time they die. So I'm like, well, bitch, you ain't special. Even though I think I'm a princess in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
this princess is one of them working.
Oh.
These princess one of them working bitches, honey. I gotta work. So I love it, child. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I just wish I can, like, get my shit together to get an at home job. Like, this is a nice complimentary job, just for
Because it
what
gets
I'm
you out of the
doing. I can't
house.
believe you get paid to,
Mm-hmm.
to do shit like that. But I guess because I've never done gig work before,
Me neither.
and
This is my
it's
first
different
time.
from, I'm
Mm-hmm.
used to being like in retail and being in heels and makeup and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so used to that this don't feel like a job. Like, I'm used to, bitches getting all up in your face, being snatchy and everything. And, like, retail is not, you know, nothing nice. Like, people are rude as hell.
So let me
And this,
understand. So when you pick up the delivery, let's say when you get the offer, it says to be at that job at a specific time. Does that mean like you had to be there and that's when the order's ready?
like when I first do my first gig, like when the thing pops up on there, it usually gives you like 15 to 20-minute window to get to the store.
Uh huh.
Um, so I don't know how far you live from your location to the Walmart, but for me, it's like literally it's like a 15-minute drive from my house. Like, if you drive fast, you can get there probably in 10 minutes. But I don't. I try not to speed because sometimes there is speed traps like where I live.
Oh.
But even if you're like 5 or 10 minutes late, it's not a big deal because you still have to wait for them to load your car. And then
Mm-hmm.
usually, if you just look at the mileage, like how far it is, child, them people can literally ride their bicycles to the store sometimes. Like, if it's something really far away, then it could affect your tip. Like, if you get there really really late, then they could snatch that tip back in 24 hours and shorten it down. So that could affect your tip. But for the most part, as long as you get there within that time frame that they have on there, then it shouldn't be an issue. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I was Well, yeah, I guess. I guess I shouldn't complain because at least I got my money. But it's just crazy.
Wait till you start seeing how Walmart do, honey, when they get desperate, honey. Them things it'll start out with $6, and then, like, if nobody, like, it times out, like, don't ever hit the rejection button. Just let it time
Mm-hmm.
out. Like, say you don't want it to accept it, don't hit reject on there. Because if you hit rejects, they have a metric. So if you keep rejecting shit, on the metrics, it'll count against you because they are scoring you for how often you're using that app and how often you are completing your delivery. So you don't want to have negative
Oh, so
things
it's not
counting.
based.
You don't want to have negative things counting
Oh,
against you
I
because
thought.
it will, your ass will get snatched.
Oh, I thought it was a based upon was a deliver.
No,
I didn't realize
don't
that.
ever hit that
Oh.
rejection button because well, you can hit the rejection button, but I wouldn't do it that often. I've hit it one or two times, and then I was listening to the girls on YouTube, and they were like, "Don't be hitting that rejection button. Let that shit time out because If you start hitting them, rejection buttons and stuff, it counts against you on your metrics. Because all the apps have a metrics, and that's how they base your ability to do the gig work.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're rejecting shit and having, constantly having issues like that, then it's going to count against you, and you don't want that. And I looked at my metrics already, and it's in the like you have to stay in
Oh.
the
Oh.
orange. You
Uh-huh.
can't be in the red. And I think if you're in
Uh-huh.
the yellow and then the green, it's like you're really doing good. So I didn't give a damn long as I'm not in the red. It's like I don't want to be in the Lord Jesus. I don't want to be in the red, but I figure like if I'm in bad shape like I'm in, like I'm not 100% healed up from COVID, and I can
Hi,
do that
Jeff.
easy ass shit, then anybody can do it.
Jeff is in the house.
I don't see him. Where is he at?
Way in the bottom. Mm-hmm.
I don't see him on mine. What does it say?
Oh, he's just saying FBN live from Haiti.
Oh my god, I don't see it on here. It's not showing up on mine. Let me look
Oh.
again. Maybe my text box isn't working. But I invited him in to come in, chat, talk live, but I don't know. I can't see him, so I don't know what's going on.
Yep, it's acting up again.
Yeah, tell if you can text him and let him know I can't see his texting from my end.
Yeah, he can hear you. I
But
just don't think you can see him. Uh huh.
yeah, I can't see any text.
Technology, isn't it
I
funny?
mean, yeah, it's weird. Anyway, child, I'm so happy that you did your first order. So at least you got the feel of it because it can be frustrating. Like for me, the most frustrating thing is nighttime in apartments that are just kind of weird. Like that building number has nothing to do with that door number, and I'm like, you can't even see the building number on those apartments. Like it's so dark,
Well,
you
my
can't
thing is
see. And I know
that
some.
in the app, it doesn't tell you the title of the apartments. You know.
Well, do you use that locator thing? Like I always use that MapQuest or
Oh,
whatever.
there he is. Oh, that's my
You know what
favorite
I'm talking
song.
about?
Uh huh.
Like if you use that, because you're supposed to have a thing that takes you to the
Uh
location of
huh.
the place. I don't know if they call it MapQuest or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? The little
Yeah.
thing where she talks and she sits there and tells you everywhere to go.
Uh huh. I have
And
that,
then
but
when you
it's
go the
just
wrong way, she gets snatchy with you and tell you to turn around and go back and make another left or whatever. I don't know. I call her Hilda. Hilda's got
Hilda.
attitude, huh?
Hilda.
Yeah.
Do you see Jeff on here,
But
Ariel?
I can't see him
Do
at
you?
all.
Oh.
Is he on here live?
Yeah, he is.
I can't hear him. I don't see him. Can you hear him?
Well, I can see him. I don't think he can hear me.
I don't know what's going on. It's so weird. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I have no idea, child. Maybe if I go out of. Sometimes if I have to go out of my TV and cut my TV off because maybe its signal is not strong enough. But I'm only showing like two people, and I'm not showing
Yeah.
him at all. Let me see if I can refresh it. Is there a refresh button on here?
No, you probably had to redo the whole thing again.
I have no idea, child. Hold on. Because I honestly don't know how to operate this thing very well. You got portrait, landscape. Maybe if I landscape. No, she's stuck in portrait.
Ooh.
It says reset program layout. So I don't know. There. Oh, there's a comment. Oh, there we go. I think I know what the problem is now. Let's see what she did. See, I don't know, Sean. I just want I thought this
I guess we could reset.
Let me go out and come back in, and I'll just redo the broadcast because it's having too many malfunctions, child. Fizz.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Let me just end this one and see if I can reset it because it's acting weird.
Okay, well, we'll do that then.
All right. What is she downloading? Click arts. You can go out of that, 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 that. Maybe that's why she ain't working. All this stuff is up here trying to download. Girlfriend, you can't be downloading all this stuff. Messing up my broadcast.